Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the astrological reading for August 2016 for the sign of Aquarius. The new moon happens on the 2nd of August at 20 degrees and 58 minutes of Leo, and then the full moon happens on the 18th of August at 25 degrees and 52 minutes of Aquarius. And what does this mean to you, Aquarius? In your case, the new moon in Leo happens on your 7th house, so it might mean for some a conversation with a partner to take your relationship to the next level. For instance, maybe you start either you declare yourself to a partner, or a partner declares himself or herself to you, or you are speaking to your partner about what if we get married, talking about that, the possibility of getting married. If it's not that, it could be a new beginning in the life of your partner, of your spouse. I'm just going to give an example. Because a new beginning could be many things. Could be like a new job, or even school. For instance, imagine that your partner works in a company and needs to have further training in order to advance. In order for his or her career to advance. So he or she, for instance, this is just an example. I have no idea how it will be. Imagine that he or she needs to spend a year in training or taking a course or something like that, but during that year cannot work. He or she needs to be completely immersed in his studies or her studies. So that might mean that you might have to contribute with some money to your to this, to pay your spouse's or your partner's studies. Not all of it, but some money, or because your partner is no longer working for like a year or something like that. I'm saying a year, could be 6 months. It depends. You have to fully take on the expenses, the living. All the expenses will fall on your shoulders. Could be some sort of initiation within your partner's new beginning within your partner's life. Another way of reading it could be something to do with your second child, because the 7th house is the house of the second child. Imagine that your child is taking a course, for instance, and that will mean that maybe you will have to contribute with money to pay for the studies of your second child. And this could be all sorts of things, Doesn't necessarily have to mean something to do with higher knowledge, college, university. Doesn't have to be like that. I would not say something like that. It could be something smaller. Could be something like a year or 2 years, something like that. That you have to give money to help your kid, your second child, study. To pay for tuition and stuff like that. If it's not that, you can have an increase in your clients. If you have a freelance job or something like that, if you have a business that depends on clients, maybe you have some sort of promotion and you'll have lots and lots of new clients, and maybe women clients, I would say. Why do I say women? Because this lunation happens in Leo, yes, but the moon is also in Leo in your 7th house, and this Venus is also in Leo in the 7th house, and Venus is connected with women, and Venus makes a trine to Uranus in the third house. So let's say you have a promotion, suddenly you have lots and lots of new clients, and most of them will be women, for instance. So you might have like an increment of clientele, but maybe because you make a promotion, but not necessarily, could be for some other reason. But maybe the money that you'll get will be not as much as you thought you would. Maybe if they were paying full price, you'd earn more, but maybe they will not be paying full price. They'll pay a bit less. So again, this could be marriage, this could be something to do with your partner, something to do with your second child, or it could be something to do, the 7th house is the house of contract. So you maybe will be signing or having talks to sign a contract to go and work within a company, It doesn't matter if you go physically there to work or if you work online or something like that. It could be a contract to work within a company. And then the full moon Aquarius happens on your first house. So the full moon on the 18th of August. Full moons are culminations or endings. Let's say that you 2 weeks ago talked about, marriage. What do you think of getting married? Some might got like a positive answer, like yeah, let's get married. Others are like, yeah, I don't want to get married. So for some of you, it could be the relationship that goes on to the next level. For others, it could be like an ending of a relationship. I don't know, it could be one thing or the other. It depends from natal chart to natal chart. If you were having talks, signing up a contract 2 weeks ago, within the 18th of August, maybe that contract is signed, and these changes, this new job, for instance, are already solidified. Everything is done. Everything is complete around the 18th of August. If it's not that, it could be, for instance, you had like a promotion 2 weeks ago and you had lots and lots of clients. And around the 18th of August, which is more or less 2 weeks after the new moon, you are dealing with the last customer or the last few clients. So you have you've dealt with all the clients, you've done, you've done all the work connected with these new clients, for instance. If it's not that, it could be an ending or a culmination connected with your physical body. Let's say that you decide to leave a certain gymnasium. You used to work out in a certain gymnasium, and for whatever reason you decide, I'm not going to be there anymore because maybe it's too expensive, or this type of exercise no longer works for me. I need to go and find another type of exercise that works for me, for my body. So maybe you just end some sort of exercise program within within a gymnasium, but not necessarily. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. This is the reading that I have for you, Aquarius, for August 2016. This is a very general reading. If you like a private consultation, please send an email to duniazad@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.